would like to welcome all of the students, family members, faculty, staff, and guests to the commencement ceremony for Grand Island High School class of 2026. We've all been waiting for this day with great anticipation, and now that it's here, we look forward to the exciting next steps of our lives. Being here together as we say goodbye to Grand Island High School makes this moment all the more special. The friendships we have made here and the memories we cherish will stay with us forever. Thank you for being here today and for being a part of this unforgettable journey. Would everyone please stand and join in the pledge to the flag and remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner in the alma mater. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
And now, a warm welcome for our principal, Ms. Hillary Krutz-Harvey.
Thank you, Charlotte. Good morning, class of 2026 graduates. Good morning also to the parents, families, and guests who are here to celebrate with us today. On behalf of our Board of Education, our Superintendent, Dr. Graham, our administrators, and every member of the Grand Island School community, welcome to our 61st commencement ceremony for Grand Island High School. We are so glad that you are here to celebrate with us today. Graduates, take a moment and look around. Look at the people sitting beside you and the people who have gathered here to celebrate you today. Each person in this room has played a role in helping you to reach this moment. And they are here because they want to celebrate you and all that you have accomplished. 4 years ago, many of you walked into Grand Island High School a little uncertain, a little nervous, maybe not quite sure who you were going to become. Since then, you have learned, grown, and overcome challenges. You've built friendships, discovered new interests, and created memories that will stay with you long after today. Today, you leave as the class of 2026, the newest alumni of Grand Island High School. We are incredibly proud of what you have achieved, and I am grateful that we have this opportunity to celebrate this milestone together today. As I thought about what I wanted to share with you this morning, I kept coming back to something simple, something that your generation already understands better than most. Life is not going to go according to plan. In fact, if there's one thing that your generation has already learned, it's that the unexpected has a way of showing up when we least expect it. You've grown up in a world that has often felt unpredictable. You have experienced changes, challenges, disappointments, and obstacles that no one could have fully anticipated. Along the way, plans have changed, expectations have shifted, things that seemed certain suddenly became uncertain. And yet here you are. You adapted, you figured it out, you persevered, you discovered something that many people spend a lifetime trying to understand. While we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist and a Holocaust survivor. He wrote something that I have thought about many times over the course of my career, and I wanted to share it with you today. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. There is tremendous wisdom in those words. Life will present each of you with moments that will test you. Some will be small frustrations, and others will be significant changes. That space between the event and your response, that space, that is where your character is built. Life is going to hand each of you moments that will test you. Some will be small frustrations, others may feel like the ground is shifting under your feet. There will be times when you don't get the job, you don't make that team, you don't get into the school that you dreamed about, you don't achieve the goal that you worked so hard for. There will be moments that feel genuinely unfair. In those moments, in that space, your future will not be decided by what happened to you. It will be decided by what you do next. Will you quit or will you keep going? Will you look for someone to blame or will you look for something to learn? Will you let disappointments define you or will you use it to make you stronger? Those answers, those choices will shape your life far more than any circumstance ever could. As your principal, I've had the privilege of watching many of you grow over the past 4 years. I've watched students in this class struggle academically and then dig deeper to figure it out. I've watched athletes deal with injuries that threaten the season they'd worked years for and come back even stronger. I've watched musicians and artists, performers and leaders push through self-doubt and create things that genuinely moved people. I've watched you support one another through difficult moments and celebrate each other's wins like they were your own. These moments tell me far more about who you are than any transcript, test score, award, or accolade ever could. They tell me that you are resilient, you are capable. When faced with a challenge, you do not simply give up, you find a way forward. And that gives me so much confidence in what comes next for each of you. As you leave Grand Island High School, I want you to remember 3 things. First, stop wishing life were easier and focus on becoming stronger. The challenges ahead of you are not obstacles to your story, they are your story. Some of the most meaningful chapters of your life will begin with something not going the way you planned. Second, remember that how you treat people, especially when things are hard, is who you are. Be the person who brings kindness when times are difficult. Be the person others can lean on. The world needs more of that, and I believe this class has a lot of this to give. And third, keep moving forward, even when you can't see where the path leads. Most of us are still figuring out what comes next. That's not a flaw, that's just life. What matters is that you stay curious, you stay open, and you keep putting one foot in front of the other. The path has a way of revealing itself to people who keep walking. At the end of the day, those 3 things are really about one truth. The person you become will be shaped by how you respond when life gets hard. Your response to success will show your humility. Your response to failure will show your character. Your response to adversity will show your resilience. And your response to the people around you will show the kind of human being you've chosen to be. Class of 2026, today we are celebrating the diplomas you earned, but what I am most proud of is not what's on that piece of paper. It's the resilience, the character, the passion that you have shown all of us along the way. Those qualities will take you places no diploma can. The future ahead of you is not predictable, but it is absolutely full of possibility. Trust yourselves, lean on the values that brought you here, keep learning, keep growing, and keep being a positive force in the lives of the people around you. We are so proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you, and go Vikings. And now I am proud to introduce to you our class of 2026 valedictorian, Colin Morgan.
Hi, friends. As you can see, as punishment for being the biggest nerd at the school, I must give this speech. First, let's get my thank yous out of the way. Thank you to all my teachers throughout my many years here. Without your hard work, dedication, and belief in all of your students, I couldn't be here. Thank you to my parents for all that you do, not only keeping me physically alive, but also letting me live fully, making sure I'm happy. And lastly, to all my friends who made life worth living, and especially Chase, John, Noah, and Carson, for bearing with me through youth, middle school, and now all of high school. You guys have helped me more than you'll ever know. Now that's all the sap you'll get out of me. So, in preparation for the speech, I thought back to all of the previous speeches, lectures, and other presentations where we're posting talks at you, as you slowly zone more and more out of it. Oh well, tried to, as I can safely say, that despite all the professional speakers that I've heard, there was only one time when I was ever actually impacted by a speech. So around 1 year ago today, college graduation season, I stumbled across the commencement speech given at MIT that year by Hank Green, where he'd asked the audience to answer a Google form before the speech. Now in that form, he asked many questions, because the speech was 20 minutes long, but I don't think I'll be able to talk for that long, so I'll mention two. First, he asked what they did at MIT, and the most common response was the word built. They said they built bridges and robots and other nerdy things you'd expect from MIT. Now, if I were to ask Grand Island what we did for these past 4 years, I wouldn't have any way of predicting what the response would be, but I can say something that I know that we all did. We created. Whether it was the breathtaking art from the students in the art department that I would forever admire, and honestly be jealous of, or the beautiful sounds created by the kids in the music wing, or the intricate projects from those of us down in the tech wing, or even your writings in English class, we all created. I firmly believe that a major part of what makes us human is our creativity, our ability to change the world around us, the fact that we have the time to pour into activities that are not immediately beneficial to our survival, and for us to do something that allows us to feel happy. And a major part of that creativity and humanity is our ability to appreciate the media and art that surrounds us, whether it's a painting, sculpture, piece of music, song, handcrafted project, architecture, writing, movie, or one of a million other kinds of artworks that we are exposed to every day. It is the ability to evoke such deep emotions within us and allow us to experience life in a way we did not before. It is something that I truly find beautiful. But most importantly, I can say that everyone here created memories. The other question Hank Green posed was, what's currently giving you hope right now? And most of the responses were something along the lines of friends, family, mother, father, sister, brother, whatever. But when he asked what they did at MIT, they said they built. And when he asked what gave them hope, they didn't say buildings. No, they said people. Creativity is important to humanity because it allows us to deepen our own connections to each other, and art sparks hope through the community around it. By creating memories with your friends for your past entire lives, you built a supportive foundation for the rest of your life ahead of you, made with people who will inspire you to keep going. Take, for example, all my friends. For the past 5 years, we've all played together the same Minecraft server run by Chase, which had just recently ended. I can say without a doubt that my best memories have been made with my friends on the server, and through many a late night conversation with them, I've learned so much about who they are and and how they've inspired me. I can say so many things about all of you and all of the people I've met, but for the sake of time, I can just say, Chase, your passion has been the biggest admiration for me. Could never live up to how contagious it is. I don't know who'd I be without seeing your creative passion. Anyway, I can say for all of you, as because of me witnessing my friends' dedication and hard work and creativity, most importantly joy, has inspired me to copy those same attributes to my own life that has led me to where I am today, standing at this podium in front of all of you, and will lead you to all of your goals, whatever those may be. I know that the world looks grim right now. The war in Iran, genocide in Gaza, war in Ukraine still, and way too many other tragedy and wars and conflicts in the world. Economy's bad, job market's gone, AI terrifies me. World's still full of bigots with the misogyny, racism, homophobia, aphobia, transphobia, and all the rest. And yet, in spite of all that, I still have hope. And I know that the world will get better, because I know who I am. Someone who believes in humanity and will fight to make the world better. And I know that there are many others just like me, and so many more who are far better than I'll ever be, fighting for a better world where everyone can be themselves and to just be happy. Now, I know that most of you will not remember the speech in a year's time, or even in the coming days, besides my parents, of course. So for the rest of today ahead of you, all that I ask is do something to make the world just a little bit better. Give that spark of hope to the world, because we all know that we all need it. Thank you, and continue being your awesome selves.
At this time, we'd like to welcome the Senior Concert Choir and Wind Ensemble members to the stage. Here to perform In My Life is the Grand Island High School Concert Choir, conducted by Mrs. Allison Villalta.
Joy that young And now, with a very special introduction, my fellow class officer, Ismail Masoudi.
Thanks, guys. I have the honor of introducing our student-selected commencement speaker, Mr. Ryan Donnelly. Mr. Donnelly received his bachelor's degree in history and political science from the University of Buffalo. He later earned his master's degree from UB in social studies education. He embarked on his career as an educator 19 years ago and is currently in his 9th year teaching at Grand Island High School. Mr. Donnelly has served as a modified baseball coach, varsity golf coach, class of 2023 co-advisor, and is currently the associate coach for our varsity hockey team. This senior class has benefited both from his humor and acumen in AP government and macroeconomics, as well as Regents level participation in government and economics. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ryan Donnelly.
Good morning. It is a privilege to stand here before you as we gather to celebrate the achievements of the graduating class of 2026. Before we recognize the accomplishments of our graduates, I want to thank those whose leadership and commitment made this morning possible. To our Board of Education members, thank you for your dedication to our students, our schools, and our community. To Dr. Graham and the district administration team, thank you for your commitment in creating an environment where our students can learn, grow, and succeed. And to our building administration team, Mrs. Kretz-Harvey, Mrs. Peld, Mr. Willits, all of the teachers, counselors, support staff, and coaches, thank you for the energy, the patience, and the care you invested into this graduating class. No one walks across this stage alone. This morning is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of friendships, memories, and achievements. It is a recognition of who you've become and what you have awaiting. As you stand on the threshold of this great change, it will bring many emotions, and you're going to need courage to face and explore this new unknown. Courage is often misunderstood. Many imagine courage as some dramatic, great feat, but courage does not always need to be tied to a great moment. Daily, it is quieter than that. Courage is showing up to class when life feels overwhelming, being there for a friend when being a friend is hard at that moment, believing in yourself when the path is uncertain, trying to attain a goal that no one thinks is possible, and you decide to push through. During your time at Grand Island, you have demonstrated that kind of courage again and again. The pressure of playing in front of your friends and family in the big game, the nerves you felt in that first musical performance, the doubt that you had in that AP class with all the graphs and equations. You may have questioned whether or not you could do it, but you did, and here you are. That matters far more than perfection ever could. You never gave up. You had the courage to be in the arena. You had the courage to try when others would not. And regardless of the outcome, you proved to yourself that you can, even in the face of great adversity. As you leave Grand Island High School, you enter a world of great opportunity and real uncertainty. There will be moments when the safe and easy is more appealing than the difficult. But trust me, the difficult is what makes it great. You will need courage to look inside yourself and step up at the moment. You do not want to be the person that looks back on their life and says, I wish I did this, or I wish I tried that. When presented with an opportunity, rise to the occasion. Be diligent, be calculated, but be courageous. Gord Downie, lead singer of the Tragically Hip, said, no dress rehearsal, this is our life. I always took this to mean that you do not get a second chance at the moment. At this stage of your life, it may seem like you have an endless amount of opportunities and all the time in the world, and you do. But time will pass, opportunities will disappear, and you'll be left asking yourself, where did the time go? Do not let moments and opportunities pass you by out of fear. Have the courage to take a risk. Leap into the unknown. Get out of your comfort level and push your limits. When facing moments of doubt, this class has already shown the courage to overcome again and again. You had the courage to leave your parents that first day at Sidway. You walked away with big smiles and oversized backpacks while your parents sat in the car crying. Parents, how did you handle this? I rarely ever talk about this, but I have an adorable 2-year-old at home named Bodhi, and I need to ask, how did you actually do it? How did you let your kid out of the car? What did you do to raise such great kids? This class is full of some of the most impressive people I've ever taught and coached. So after this, I'll be in the lobby with a notebook if anybody wants to share some wisdom. And to our graduates, when you move into your dorms, your barracks, or new homes, don't forget to take a look back at your parents and give them one last hug. As excited as you are for this new chapter in your life, there's a chapter in your parents' life that is closing. Do not take that for granted. Since that walk into Sidway, you have learned that courage does not need to be grandiose. It is within our actions and what we do for others that lets the world know how courageous we are. So as you go forward, realize there's no obstacle you cannot overcome. The Wizard of Oz author L. Frank Baum states that true courage is facing danger when you are afraid. Well, just as the characters in that story did, surround yourself with good people that will help you in moments of doubt, and they will be the ones to help you find the courage to persevere through what may seem to be an insurmountable obstacle. You are not going to go through this adventure alone. Be willing and open to invest into your friends and into your family. Success isn't success unless you have people to share it with. For all of the great things that are going to happen in your lives, I have learned that there's no greater feat than accomplishing a goal while helping others achieve theirs. When you think of the great victories, there's always a celebration to follow. It's the ability to share that moment with the people that you care about that makes that moment meaningful. Find your people, set your goals, and get started. If I can give one last piece of advice to the class of 2026, do not pass on the moment to bring happiness into the day. Life is hard, and there will be times your limits are really going to be pressed. So when you hear something funny, laugh. If something makes you happy, smile. When the moment's right for a perfectly timed dad joke, tell it. But I don't have one. I believe that it is in small gestures and random acts of kindness that can make the biggest difference in someone's day. What an amazing opportunity that is. And I want to thank all of you for making that difference in my day. You left your mark on the Grand Island community, the schools you attended, and in the lives of those that have taught and coached you. You will be missed, but those tears of sadness will quickly be replaced with a smile of accomplishment and optimism. Class of 2026, believe in yourself as much as we believe in you, and be great.
Now, here to perform Jitterbug is the Grand Island High School Wind Ensemble conducted by Mr. John Reed.
At this time, I would like to welcome Mrs. Kretz-Harvey back to the podium.
Can we just give one more round of applause for our student musicians this morning? Outstanding. At this time, I would like to recognize members of the class of 2026 who have distinguished themselves through their academic achievement during their 4 years here at Grand Island High School. These students have challenged themselves academically, demonstrated exceptional dedication to their studies, and consistently pursued excellence throughout their high school career. While their ranking reflects their achievement, it also reflects years of hard work, perseverance, and a commitment to their goals. I would like to ask our top 10 students from the class of 2026 to please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Colin Morgan, Elijah Kastner, Audrey Haller, Yeva Steliga, Aiden Galumbiuski, Brianna Rieski, Cleopatra Basilico, Gabriela Amato, Janelle Spees, and Cameron Harding. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. We will now recognize the scholarship recipients from the class of 2026. I am proud to share that members of this graduating class have earned more than $122,000 in scholarships. This recognition not only reflects their academic achievement, but also their hard work, leadership, service, character, and commitment to their future goals. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all recipients in the scholarship group have been recognized. We do have a large number of scholarships to announce this morning, so scholarships will be presented in groups. I would ask our audience to please hold your applause until all names within each scholarship group have been read. We will begin with the Adrian P. Pollock Memorial Scholarship that goes to Lucia Lanthier, the Anderson's Frozen Custard Community Scholarship that goes to Sienna Sarkis, the Andrew DeLugos Memorial Scholarship, which goes to Bree Colasar, Ishmael Masudi, and Tannery Saini, the Campus Construction Management Group Scholarship that goes to Aiden Galembiuski, and the Clark Family Medicine Scholarship that goes to Kieran Meisel. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Class of 75 Scholarship goes to Anna Gormati, Sarah Logar, Colin Morgan, Connor Mulbauer, and Cameron Willer. The Emory James Patmos and Mary Kay Patmos Scholarship goes to Thomas Albarella, Elena Boyle, Avery Carpenter, Elijah Kastner, Rebecca Dolan, Cameron Harding, Audrey Haller, David Hoover, Cassidy Kurtzholz, Sarah Logar, Noah McGee, Kieran Meisel, and Colin Morgan. The Financial Trust Federal Credit Union Scholarship will go to Carson Hinkle. The George Casey Memorial Scholarship goes to Dominic Nucci and Alexis Williams. The Grace and Francis Stewart Humanities Scholarship goes to Maya Brandon. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Grand Island AFSCME Employees Local 1783A Scholarship goes to Carson Hinkle. The Grand Island American Legion Post 1346 Scholarship goes to Kieran Meisel and Charlotte Tower. The American Legion Vocational Scholarship goes to Luca Gassman. The Grand Island Athletic Department Gene Masters Memorial Scholarship goes to Dominic Nucci. The Grand Island Athletic Department H. David Myers Scholarship goes to Jack Pakla. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Grand Island Chamber of Commerce Scholarship goes to Juliet Itzo. The Grand Island Community Choral Scholarship goes to Moses McMurray. The Grand Island Alumni Association Scholarship goes to Marissa Assetti and Rebecca Dolan. The Grand Island Kiwanis Club Scholarship goes to Thomas Albarella, Kieran Meisel, and Talia Simone. The Grand Island Lions Club Adrian P. Pollock Bruce Kaiser Service Scholarship goes to Sienna Sarkis and Charlotte Tower. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Rotary Club Trades Scholarship goes to Juliet Itzo and Kieran Meisel. The Grand Island Soccer Club John A. Kohler Richard E. Jones Memorial Scholarship goes to Jack Pakla, Noah McGee, and Harini Selvakumar. The Grand Island Softball Booster Club Scholarship goes to Hannah Grace Simpson. The Harry Simpson Memorial Scholarship goes to Ariana Flippin. The Jamie Milne Memorial Scholarship goes to Ella Johnston. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Jean Anstett Memorial Scholarship goes to Charlotte Tower and Cleopatra Basilico. The Julie Roth Neville and Carlin Hartman Family Scholarship goes to Jonathan Neville and Andrew Kozlowski. The Julie Roth Neville Memorial Scholarship goes to Jasmine Rokiki and Sienna Sarkis. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Kiddos Corner Preschool Scholarship goes to Jack Pakla. The Kopman Family Trades and Technology Scholarship goes to Jacob Balous. The Leanne Dahlberg VFW Auxiliary Memorial Scholarship goes to Charlotte Tower and Chase McGuire. The Marston Family Scholarship goes to Juliet Itzo. The First Lieutenant Michael T. Morrissey U.S. Army Memorial Scholarship goes to Grace Simpson and Tegan Willits. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Patricia M. Hoffman English Scholarship goes to Cleopatra Basilico. The Paul Childress Athletic Scholarship goes to Charlotte Tower. The Peter Kuhn Memorial Scholarship goes to Maya Rizzo. The Rupp Family Scholarship goes to Janelle Spies. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Nizialek Family Scholarship, which is a scholarship valued at $10,000, $2,500 will be awarded each year of college. We have 3 winners this year: Elijah Kastner, Thomas Albarella, and Cameron Harding. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. The Shannon Mary Peters Memorial Scholarship goes to Maya Brandon. The Stephanie Alley and Grace Inglesby Memorial Scholarship goes to Rebecca Dolan. The Superintendent's Education Scholarship goes to Riley Uribes. The Zonta Club of Grand Island Veronica Connor Scholarship goes to Cameron Harding and Cassidy Kurtzholz. Please give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to ask Evan Crockett, Logan Flynn, Ian Mesmer, and Logan Snyder to please make your way to the stage. If you just want to stand on this side. Among the class of 2026 are several graduates who have made the decision to serve our country through military service. This is a commitment that deserves special recognition. These students have chosen a path that requires courage, dedication, sacrifice, and a willingness to put the needs of others before their own. In doing so, they are preparing to take on responsibilities that few choose to accept. Their decision reflects a commitment to something greater than themselves, and it is one that will have a positive impact on our nation and the communities that they will serve. We are proud of these graduates, grateful for their willingness to serve, and honored to recognize them today as members of the Grand Island High School class of 2026. At this time, I will invite these outstanding students to step forward as their names and branch of service are announced. Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Evan Crockett, U.S. Army. Logan Flynn, U.S. Air Force. Ian Mesmer, U.S. Navy. And Logan Snyder, U.S. Army. Please give these students a round of applause. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Cleopatra Basilico.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce and welcome our Superintendent of the Grand Island Central School District, Dr. Brian Graham.
All right. Good morning, everybody. And before I get started, if you performed today on stage in the concert choir or wind ensemble here at Kleinhans, please stand to be recognized. You were amazing. Let's go. Thank you. What an honor it is to be here, to listen to these beautiful voices, to hear these amazing performances here in the iconic Kleinhans Music Hall. It means a lot, and we thank our musical leaders for their contributions today. And we also thank all of our graduates. Congratulations to this class of 2026. You've reached an incredible milestone, and it's your day to celebrate you. I know many of you are waiting for some profound, life-changing advice from me this morning. But let's keep your expectations in check just a little bit. After all, you've already survived late nights, difficult exams, early mornings, changing schedules, challenging essays, and of course, those legendary group projects where one person probably did all of the work, and that person might be Elijah Kastner over there. So, if that's true and everybody else in his group was like, hey, that looks pretty good, you understand the challenges you've overcome over the last 4 years. And really good news, you are now officially really ready for the world of work where group projects are called team meetings. And somehow they work exactly the same. So jokes aside, this is a moment worth celebrating, and also a moment worth celebrating, and also a moment that is so profound in your lives as you walk out the doors today. So as you prepare to take this next step, I would like to leave you with 3 things to think about on your way out. First, embrace change. You heard that today through Mrs. Hillary Kretz Harvey. Second, be resilient and keep learning. And third, value the contributions you can give back to your community. So let's start talking about change. Over the past 4 years, you've had to adapt again and again. You've adapted to new technologies, changing expectations, global events, personal challenges, and all of the everyday twists and turns that come with growing up. Whether you're heading to college, beginning an apprenticeship, entering the workforce, enlisting in the military, or still figuring out your path, adaptability will truly be one of your greatest strengths. The world is truly moving quickly. Some of the jobs you may hold in the future do not exist today. The tools you will use will change. The problems you will be asked to solve will also change. Even your own goals may change as you learn more about yourself and more about the world around you. So truly be open, be curious. Do not fear the unexpected. Often the greatest growth happens when life pulls us outside of our comfort zone and asks us to become more than we thought we could be. The second idea is resiliency. Your education doesn't end here today, it truly evolves. Learning is not only about classrooms and diplomas and transcripts, it's about how you meet challenges. It's about how you respond when things don't go as planned. It's about how you solve problems and ask better questions. So after today, continue to be curious. Read, explore, take a new class. Listen deeply to the people around you who see the world differently than you do. And when life does get difficult, as Mr. Donnelly said today, it certainly will, remember that the struggle doesn't mean failure. It's often the beginning of strength. Speaking of resilience, I would like to pause for a moment and ask one of your fellow classmates to come on stage. Ashley, Adamus, Perez, come up on stage. Let's give her a round of applause. Come on over here, Ashley. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley moved to the United States from the Dominican Republic at the age of 15. She came to a new country, a new school, exploring a new language and a new culture. When she entered high school, she knew only a few words and phrases in English. Today, ladies and gentlemen, only after a few short years, she's earning her New York State high school diploma and speaks fluent English. That did not happen by accident. It happened because of courage, effort, persistence, and resilience. Ashley is deeply devoted to her family and helps a great deal at home. She is hardworking, kind, compassionate, and grateful for the people around her. You will often find her smiling and glowing with optimism. She brings warmth and positivity to our school community. And after graduation, she hopes to build a career where she can help other people. Earlier today, she said she might start her own business, and she's even thinking about the Air Force. Ashley's story is truly one of resilience, quiet leadership, and gratitude. It is also a reminder to every person here that strength does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes strength shows up every day. It's somebody who works hard, treats people well, and keeps moving forward. Ashley, today we recognize you. You're receiving a special handcrafted silver medal. It's shaped as Grand Island with the Viking in the center with the words resilience, and it was created by Red Shope at Design It International right on Whitehaven Road. Let's give Ashley another well-deserved round of applause. Ashley, just hang with me for a bit as we wind this down. The third idea I wanted to talk about was community. And as Mr. Donnelly said, nobody succeeds alone. Every graduate sitting here today has been supported by someone, a parent, a grandparent, a sibling, a teacher, an administrator, a coach, a counselor, a friend, a neighbor, or a mentor. Somebody encouraged you. Somebody believed in you. Someone pushed you when you needed it. The relationships you will build and the way you treat others will shape your future in ways you cannot imagine. In a world that often celebrates independence, do not underestimate the power of teamwork, empathy, kindness, and service. Listen to others, celebrate diverse voices, collaborate when it's challenging, especially when it's challenging. And always remember to give back to the places and people who've lifted you up, whether it's volunteering, mentoring, helping a neighbor, supporting a friend, or simply showing up. Your contributions matter. Strong communities are built by people who choose to care. Class of 2026, as you turn the page to your next chapter, I hope you do remember these things that we talked about today: embracing change, resiliency, and the value of community. Your future is truly bright. The world is ready for what you have to offer. We are incredibly proud of all of you. Congratulations once again to this class of 2026. And remember, once a Viking, once a Viking. Thank you. Congratulations.
Please join me in welcoming proud parent and Vice President of the Grand Island School Board, Mr. Jay Grover.
Sorry, need these. Good morning, graduates, families, faculty, staff, administrators, and members of our Board of Education. And sorry, just one final speech to sit through, folks. So I'd like to begin with a question, graduates. How many different versions of yourself have walked through the doors of school since kindergarten? Think about it for a moment. There was a nervous child on the first day of school, clutching a backpack that seemed almost as big as they were. There was a student who discovered their favorite subject, joined a team, performed on a stage, solved a difficult problem, made a lifelong friend, or faced a challenge they never expected. And this morning, standing before us is yet another version of that person, a graduate, ready to take the next step into adulthood. To the class of 2026, welcome, congratulations, and thank you for allowing us to share this remarkable milestone. Your journey has been like no other. You entered school during a time when technology was rapidly changing how we learn, communicate, and connect. You grew up in a world that often moved faster than previous generations. Along the way, you navigated challenges that tested your patience, your adaptability, and your determination. You learned not only from textbooks and classrooms, but from uncertainty, change, and the unexpected twists that life places in front of us. Each of you has a unique story. Some of you discovered your passions in science labs, art rooms, music ensembles, athletic fields, clubs, or career pathways. Some of you overcame academic struggles and found confidence in your abilities. Some balanced schoolwork, family responsibilities, or personal challenges. Some arrived at this moment through paths that look very different from those classmates sitting beside you. Yet, you are all here together. I'm reminded of a quote from Duncan Kirkwood, who writes, "Resilience is not the ability to avoid life's challenges. It is the ability to adapt, learn, and keep moving forward despite them." The class of 2026 has done exactly that. I think of a student who struggled with confidence but found their voice. I think of students who turned disappointing results into motivation. I think of those who faced personal hardships yet still showed up every day determined to succeed. Growth does not happen when everything goes easy. Growth happens when challenges demand more from us than we could give and discover we are capable of more than we imagine. This morning is proof of that growth. Before we look ahead, I would like to pause for a moment and recognize the people who helped make this morning possible. Graduates, while this morning is your achievement, none of us reaches milestones like this entirely on our own. Behind every graduate is a network of loved ones who encouraged you, cheered for you, drove you to practices and activities, helped with projects, and listened when things got difficult, and celebrated your successes. So graduates, if you could please join me in standing, turning to your families, and giving them a heartfelt round of applause for everything they have done, we'd appreciate it. Thank you. Families, thank you for your partnership, for your sacrifices, and your unwavering support. This celebration belongs to you as well. As you leave the Grand Island School District and begin your next chapter, whether it leads to college, military service, technical training, apprenticeships, careers, or new adventures, I want to offer you a challenge. Use what you have learned to not only build a successful life, but to also make a difference. Use your knowledge to solve problems. Use your creativity to inspire others. Use your compassion to strengthen communities. And never forget the place that shaped you, Grand Island. This community has invested in you, your families have supported you, and your teachers and staff have encouraged you. In the years ahead, I hope you'll find ways to give back, to mentor, to volunteer, to lead, innovate, coach, and help make our Grand Island community, or whatever community you choose to live in, better than it is today. The future of Grand Island will be shaped by people willing to step forward and contribute. Looking at this graduating class, I have every confidence that many of those people are sitting right here before us. Graduates, be proud of what you've accomplished. Celebrate the friendships you have built, the lessons you have learned, and the obstacles you have overcome. Carry those experiences with you because they have prepared you for what is coming next. On behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations to the class of 2026. May you continue to grow, learn, and pursue lives filled with purpose, courage, and joy. We celebrate you this morning, and we cannot wait to see all that you can accomplish tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2026. May your future be bright, your impact be meaningful, and your journey be filled with success and happiness. Go Vikings.
I would like to introduce our board president, Mrs. Susan Marston, and Dr. Graham to return to the podium for the presentation of the class of 2026 and the conferral of diplomas.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Marston, as Superintendent of Schools for the Grand Island Central School District, I present to you the 2026 candidates for graduation. I affirm that each student has fulfilled the New York State Board of Regents academic requirements and is rightfully certified to receive a high school diploma at this time.
By the power vested in me as Board President of the Grand Island Central School District and the State of New York Board of Regents, I do so accept and confer a New York State high school diploma on these candidates for graduation. Will the graduation... Am I supposed to have them be seated now? Okay, now you can be seated.
It is now time for the roll call of graduates of the class of 2026. Would Mrs. Spinelli and Ms. O'Rourke please come up to the podium to introduce the graduates?
Will the top 10 students please rise and begin the roll call of graduates? Colin Morgan. Elijah Kastner. Audrey Haller. Aiden Gary Golombiaski. Brianna Rose Rayaski. Cleopatra Dickinson Basilico. Gabriela Amato. Janelle Spies. Cameron Harding. Ismail Masoudi. Sienna Rosemarie Sarkis. Andrew Michael Kozlowski. Sarah Louise Logar. Kate Mezer. Cassidy Kurtalt. Charlotte Tower. Maya Brandon. Ava Elizabeth May. Marissa Ida Assetti. Ashley Olady Adames Perez. Mutana Ahmed. Rataj Faisal Al-Aji. Jazam Al-Hadaji. Thomas F. Albarella III. Andrea Michaela Apan. Alicia Battaglia. Carl Beckley. Jacob Bellos. Aiden Burtz. Jillian Bland. Cameron Bondi. Elena Boyle. Max Edward Broker. Maxwell Bronson. Denny Brown. Jacob Leon Brisky. Lily Buckingham. Jaden Bush. Kennedy Butcher. Caden Burns. Matthew Capage. Avery Carpenter. Judah Chapman. John Sharenza. Olivia Clark. Landon Tyler Compton. Karina Rose Kanta. John Coram. Evan Jacob Crockett. Natalie DeCourcy. Olivia Catherine DeCoux. Jackson DeGlopper. Jael Eliza D'Souza. Nicole Suzanne Dexter. Rebecca Dolan. Joe Donlin. Bella Dusher. Ariana Flippin. Logan Flynn. Madeline Forbes. Noah Thomas Franco. Aiden Joseph Galligan. Luca Gassman. Nicholas Genovese. Jeepal Singh Gill. Simran Gill. Sophia Margarita Rose Gonzalez. Anna Gormady. Jamie Gray. Damian Greco. Samantha Grover. Chase Gustafson. Satayesh Hamdard. Carson Michael Hamilton. Dominic Danger Hanel. Callie Harding. Donovan Heacock. Haley Hillman. Carson Hinkle. David Hoover. Paige Horvath. Elijah Huber. Colin Hurley. Julie Itzo. Noah Jablonski. Trayshawn Jennings. Nina Mercedes Johnson. Ella Marie Johnston. Alex Joyce. Jay Jung. Mateo Karanovic. Sarabjak Kaur. Bree Karko Kolasar. Nicholas Court. Lucia Faith Lanthier. Dominic Leo. Taryn Lysick.
Noah Noah McGee. Chase Mango. Adriana Marinucci. Camilla Marquez. Natalie Caridad Marshall. Akam Matu. Henry Maziars. Chase McGuire. Moses Washington McMurray. Peyton McNamara. Lily Mediak. Kieran Meisel. Ian Mesmer. Olivia Messing. Kaylee Meyer. Evelyn Grace Miller. Gianna Rose Mizuraka. Kaden Moran. Jillian Muscala. Connor Muehlbauer. Vijinder Nagpal. Sydney Lynn Neuhaus. Jonathan Lawrence Neville. Dominic Nucci. Elsa Ingrid Isabella Orde. Robert A. Ostachowski III. Jack Pakla. Miranda Page. Jocelyn Marie Parker. Jacob Joseph Pollock. Natalie Payne. Preston Pickard. Isabella Pylon. Sienna Potenza. Cooper Pitts. Sophia Pitts. Patrick Quick. Judah Rayford. Maya Rose Rizzo. Noah Allen Rogers. Jasmine Rokicki. Owen Scott Rossetti. Jack Roth. Brendan Rowley. Allie Lynn Rumsey. Sadie. Tanurit Kaur Saini. Sammy Sala. Kabir Sandhu. Julian Savard. Amet Savas. Elena Schwinn. Ryan Scott. Harini Selvakumar. Jake Sendelbeck. Caden Kennedy Sharkey. Alina Shpakovsky. Talia Simone. Grace Hannah Simpson. Harvinder Singh. Swaroop Singh Virk. Demir Small. Riley Smith. Logan Snyder. Caitlin Steeringer. Audrey Stockinger. Kaya Swart. Zachary Talamo. Neela Sophia Topher. Jordan Tanner. Gavin Tranter. Sarah Grace Trevitt. Mariana Tryon. Brianna Irene Turnbull. Trenton Tyrell. Kennedy Ulrich. Riley Uribes. Wayne Vance. Zachary Vinkel. Brooke Elizabeth Warner. Margaret Westlack. Hayden West. Tegan Willits. Cameron Willer. Jack Willett. Alexis Williams Muckelbaum. Madeline Williams. Kyla Wood. Aiden Robel. Kayla Margaret Wiley. Max David Zentz. Jeremiah Raphael Zarebalov. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Grand Island High School class of 2026. At this time, Ismail Masudi and Sienna Sarkis will come forward to lead the ceremonial tassel exchange. Will the graduates please rise?
Seniors, please move your tassels from the right to the left.
Congratulations to the class of 2026. And now for closing remarks, Mrs. Kretz Harvey. You may be seated.
This concludes our ceremony for this morning. We kindly ask that all guests remain seated to allow our graduates to exit before you make your way out. Congratulations once again to the class of 2026. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Grand Island High School, we wish you and your families a safe, happy, and memorable summer. Graduates, you may begin your recessional now.